There comes a time in life when you must ask yourself, am I truly living for myself, or have I become a servant in the name of love? In old age, too many parents sacrifice their joy, their peace, and even their health for children who no longer see them as people, but as convenience. This video is not about rebellion, it's about liberation. Let's talk honestly about why you must stop being a servant to your children, and how you can reclaim your time, dignity, and happiness. Elderly woman cooking while others watch TV. Camera slowly zooms into her tired eyes. Chapter 1. The Silent Slavery of Good Parenting. Many elders, especially mothers and grandmothers, carry a belief deep inside: if I don't serve my children, I'm not a good parent. But let's be honest, after 60, you deserve rest, not more duties. Yet, many seniors find themselves babysitting grandkids daily, cooking and cleaning for adult children, offering financial help, even when retired, always on standby, never saying no. Example: a 72-year-old father wakes at 6 a.m. every day to drop his son's kids at school. No thanks, no rest, just expectation. One day, his back gives out. Still, he is expected to show up the next morning. Narrator truth: love is not slavery. Parenting doesn't mean sacrificing your final decades, a clock ticking. Images of elders waiting in clinics alone while their adult children party or travel. What to reflect on. Ask, is this helping or enabling? Stop mistaking guilt for love. Set small boundaries. Chapter with 2. Big heart. When love becomes obligation, the emotional toll. Many seniors don't realize it, but being overused by family causes deep emotional damage, feeling invisible. Resentment hidden behind fake smiles, depression, and emotional burnout. You gave your youth to your children. That was your sacrifice. But now, when they treat you like an unpaid worker, that is not love, it's emotional neglect. Story: a grandmother in her 70s spends every weekend cooking for 12 family members. No one helps. On her birthday, no one shows up. She cries not from the loneliness, but from realizing she is valued only for her service, not her soul. Narrator reflection: you are not a machine. You're a human being with feelings, dreams, and a right to peace. If they can't see your heart, maybe they don't deserve your hands. What to do? Journal your feelings, release the pain. Say no once a week, practice boundaries. Take time off, you don't need permission. Visual cue: a senior woman putting down the serving tray, walking away slowly, sitting in the garden and smiling. Chapter 3. The Culture of Guilt, and How to Break Free. In many families, there is a deep cultural belief: the parent must always be available. But this belief destroys self-worth in old age. Children grow up and expect you to continue the same sacrifices while they build their lives. You raised them to fly, but now you're afraid to fly yourself. Signs of guilt culture: you feel bad saying I'm tired. You fear they'll stop visiting if you say no. You serve even when you're unwell. Narrator insight: they may call it duty, but it's emotional manipulation in disguise. You have the right to rest, not just responsibilities. Freedom strategy: create a weekly me day, no family work. Say I love you, but I can't today, without explaining. Don't fear silence, the right children will respect your space. Visual cue: a senior man reading peacefully, phone ringing, but he lets it go to voicemail. Chapter 4. Retirement is for you, not for their convenience. You didn't work 40 years just to become a cook, babysitter, or bank after retirement. Your retirement is your time to travel, relax, discover new hobbies. Spend time with friends, reflect, and grow spiritually. Yet many seniors spend their retirement living in their children's homes with no privacy. Doing house chores again, asking permission to live. Example: a retired couple sells their home to move closer to their son. The son uses them for errands, and when they request a break, he says, "You're retired, you have time." Narrator guidance: your time is a treasure. Don't let anyone wrench your life without love, respect, and gratitude. Action steps: make a retirement bucket list. Say yes to yourself before saying yes to others. Reclaim your room, your schedule, your space. Visual cue: a suitcase being packed, travel brochures, elder smiling by the beach. Chapter 5. Dignity in Old Age, saying no without guilt. The hardest word for parents to say is no. But the most powerful word for an aging soul to learn is no. Why? Because no protects your energy. No reclaims your dignity. No teaches them to grow. True story. An 80-year-old father refuses to lend money to his adult daughter for the 5th time. She calls him selfish. He replies, "I was generous for 40 years. Now I need that generosity for myself." That moment changes everything. Narrator reflection. Every no you say with love becomes a yes to your inner peace. You're not abandoning anyone. You're just returning to yourself. How to say no. I'm not available today. I'm focusing on my health right now. I've done enough. I trust you'll manage. Visual cue. A senior saying no gently, walking away, lighting a candle, and meditating alone. Chapter 6. Reclaiming joy. Living the life you postponed. You've spent decades putting others first. It's time to dance again. Learn something new. Join a senior group. Write your story. Laugh without reason. Joy isn't just for the young. It's for the wise. You owe it to yourself to live fully, not as a helper, but as a human being with a full heart. Example. A 76-year-old woman starts painting again after 40 years. Her children call her crazy for joining an art club. But for the first time in years, she feels alive because she's living for herself. Narrator's final reflection. You gave life to your children. Now give life back to yourself. You are not a servant. You are not just someone's parent. You are still a soul, worthy of joy, dignity, peace, and purpose. Visual cue. Elder walking alone under cherry blossom trees, music swelling, soft smile on face. If you're over 65 and feel trapped in roles you didn't ask for, know this: it's never too late to take your life back. Start small. Start today. The best years may still be waiting, if you dare to live for you. Call to action. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more powerful wisdom and inspiration for seniors. Remember, you are not alone, and your happiness still matters.